Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's up? Luminous right here, and today I want us to talk about miracles and Christians. Do we base our faith on miracles after witnessing miracles and say, I'm a Christian? Let's get right into it. I was reading my Bible in the morning during my devotions, and there's a passage in the book of Psalms where the psalmist David says, I'll read from verse 6, like our ancestors, we have sinned, we have done wrong, we have acted wickedly. Verse 7, our ancestors in Egypt were not impressed by the Lord's miraculous deeds. They soon forgot his many acts of kindness to them. Instead, they rebelled against him at the Red Sea. I mean, these guys saw almost everything that the Lord did. Like, I don't think there's anything they didn't see. These guys, in as much as they saw all these incredible deeds of the Lord. I mean, the first aquarium, the first aquarium. But they forgot about that. They started complaining to Moses about God, you know what I mean? The manna from heaven, they had all these things. They witnessed all these things, but they quickly forgot the Lord's miraculous deeds, and they went back to their own stubborn, rebellious deeds. You know what I mean? If you look at in the New Testament, the gospel within the four gospels says Jesus failed to do much work in Capernaum because they lacked faith. Faith is a gift from God. It comes by hearing and hearing of the word of God. And in Christians who change churches because the church where they are at, they don't see the deaf hear, the blind see, the lame walk every Sunday. They overlook the greatest miracle that happens every Sunday when the gospel is preached. In Romans 1:16, the apostle Paul says, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus, for it is the power of God unto salvation to those who believe, first for the Jews and then the Gentiles. In verse 17 it says, for in the gospel the righteousness of God is revealed, which is Jesus Christ. And that's the greatest miracle, how God can turn a heart that's born into sin, into disobedience, into rebellion, and doesn't want anything to do with him or his things. He turns it and he gives it a desire and a passion for him and his glory. Like, he gives it this unmeasurable love for who God is and what he stands for. That is the greatest miracle that can ever happen. Humans were created to marvel at something that's bigger than them. I mean, that's why we look at magicians and be like, damn, what is that? You know what I mean? That's great. We look at all these stunts because we marvel at those things. Like 2 weeks later, we're like, I've seen that before. If people come to the Lord because they witnessed the miracle without having understood what the gospel is, who Jesus is, and what he did for us on the cross, I feel like we're caught in the euphoria to say, whoa, that guy was in a wheelchair and now he's walking. 3 weeks, 2 months later, we're like, I've seen that before, and we're back to our own way. So the greatest miracle that will change the trajectory of your life for all eternity is a transformed heart. A heart that is transformed by the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is the power of God to save those who believe in him. Grace and peace. Till next time.